When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the Palouse, home at Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So USC's offense will start this game off with the football. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those...
Wide open on the right. 10. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Looking to pass, it's Nelson. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion in the...
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Now the play fake. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally into the secondary on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game, Jesse? Make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. To the air, it's Fox. Here's the pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Rush is on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington State sends out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. Smashes through the tackle.
I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
To the air on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Extra point here will tie the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The Trojans moving quickly to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. He's going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. The throw. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
To the air. It's Fox. It's complete to the right. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Going to the ground. He breaks a tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Caught. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Fox. Fires it. He's got it. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Back's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. he is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Trojans are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense on. field again. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. At the 35, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to sliver forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Back to throw, it's Fox. Bringing the heat. Finds his man, it's Dorsey. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball. Bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And the Trojans will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Matthews.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Completes it in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the air on first down. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Jordan. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Trojans are threatening in the red zone. Can't get him to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Touchdown, Trojans! A great catch and run for 6. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! And the beatdown has ensued. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cougars want to crank the tempo. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He's taking a deep shot. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, have Jesse probably will, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick release by the QB. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, USC.
And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did